Blessings and salutations, wonderful Sagittarius, and of course, watchers who love you. I'm Sunny, the Urban Tarot. It's a general collective read, so it may not resonate to all of you, but every one of you, how many of you, I appreciate you for your view. Not only does it help my channel, but it helps me to connect to you as well, and that's win-win for me as a reader. It lets me know that it resonates to anyone in a helpful way. I'm happy. All praise due. Kid you not. Alrighty. This is a love read. And again, because it's general, I might say you when it's them. I may say she when it's him. I call out astrology signs that, may not even be, it may not even, you might not even care about the astrology sign, but I'm just going to call them out because I'm doing reads according to astrology signs, and then the major arcanas come up. So I'm just going to tell you what I feel from the read, what I see. Keep this for you. Toss whatever you don't want. Okay? Alrighty. So let's see what we have for you, wonderful Sagittarius. Alrighty. Dear God, thank you for your mercy, blessings, protection, forgiveness, abundance, and direction. Through your grace, through our angel ancestors and spirit guides, please allow me to see with clarity for the highest good for our wonderful, beautiful Sagittarius. Amen. 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 Let's see what we have for Sagittarius. The love on a heart and mind at this time. What is the message for Sagittarius, please? Love on a mind and heart at this time. Please show me what I need to see. Highest good of Sagittarius, please. Sagittarius, please. Please show me what I need to see. For Sagittarius, please. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, please. What's Sagittarius energy? Oh, okay. The Hangman. Pisces energy, but it's showing that you, Sagittarius, is feeling in a way of, it's like, it's like it's tied to a way of doing things, right? And it's more or less of it is what it is type of feeling. Go with the flow, like it's more or less nothing. You just going with the flow of whoever is more or less saying that you're in this place to where you need to know more. You're getting enlightened. You're feeling in a position up to where you're not really ready to make a move, but you're learning as you go and which way you like how you're gonna move going forward. Like you need to know more. Oh, there was Two of Cups here in regards to this connection, this reconciliation. It looks like there's something here. That's why you're not moving currently. You're not too sure about how to go forward with this because it's like it's not showing where you at this place of it being some tact and diplomacy. It's more or less it's like showing that you're very protective, defensive. You look well. Let me just say this. You look really good in this energy, but it just shows that it's very guarded. It's like ready to go. But when I see this Two of Cups come out first with this Page of Wands, it's like it looks to me that it's how they move. It's like we can reconcile or we could not. It's really, it is what it is. What about the person on your mind and heart at this time? That's interesting. Dang, disappointed. Oopsies. Let's get this right here. Oh, yeah. Sheesh. They're feeling some disappointment over the fact that, see, they don't see this Two of Cups where you are. They're not looking at the Two of Cups here, where you see there's a possibility of a reconciliation, or it's like it's too much. animosity, or too much has been done, to where if you feel like, well, if they want to reconcile, we can, but if they don't, is we won't. But where they're looking at is like, why is it so much contentment? Like, why is it so tense? Why is it so hot? As I would say, because it's Seven of Swords in reverse is saying like, look, it is what they're telling you, that basically where they stand. It's like it's no lies being told from where they feel. They just, if they told you lies before, they come in clean. Look, this Empress is here. Sheesh. Okay. Be a mother, but it also looked like someone who's very much stuck in a, like they're in their ways, but they, let me put it like this. This person here is a nurturing, abundant queen of all things, but they, and it's not a gender thing. It's the knowledge they obtained from the pain they went through, you know, and that's why they very strategic on how they move, or, and it's, I think that was why you felt, for some of you, guarded against this, because you didn't know, like, you're thinking the intentions against you made you feel like you should be guarded, like, you know, but they're trying to show you that that's not what they're trying to do. They just don't want to repeat the same mistakes. Ooh, sugar honey iced tea. I didn't even see this at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Capricorn energy, Libra, Taurus here, Aries as well, but it's just showing where, I showed you the Pisces was there. Yeah, they don't want to keep repeating that past with toxicity. They know things ain't happy. They want things to get back in a good place if there is a reconciliation, but they already know that it's super tense. Like they see that, they could feel that energy, that animosity. And that's why it's being in this place to where you give what you get type energy. It's like, it's looking like it's both. Ooh, let me just say, it looks like when it comes down to this connection here, if it's resolved, well, when it's resolved, because it looks like there's a return, good times and a return, but it's just look like it's still some one-sided energy that feel like the justice only come if somebody really take accountability on how they was being treated, and even downplaying how much they do. Yeah. In order for to heal from this ending, certain things have to be communicated. Like somebody's downplaying, like somebody's not as important to them, and like, oh, you know, and that's not the case. They're acting like they over it. Hold on. It looks to me too. And somebody's letting go over something like this fruitless war. They're not gonna keep trying to feel like they have to be all guarded in their connection. If this is something that you're committed to, oh, somebody's committed to and starting something new. Yeah. Because they really want to be able to work with people. They don't. It's like this energy of. It's like this toxicity that I'm seeing, to where when it was upright, that it was a lot of. I'm just seeing passive aggressive energy, and now we'll jump to aggressive. You know, some tit for tat is magnified. To where it looks like for both reasons, where people look as if they were taken for granted. Okay. Let's see what else we have here for you, Sagittarius. Let's see. Sagittarius. Look, the end is here. with this boy that cried wolf energy. Okay. So somebody's like, yeah, somebody's going to stop playing games, basically. It's the end of those days. It's either going to be a new phase of doing things. If it, that's what I see. Let's see, let's see. For Sagittarius, please, and love on their mind and heart. At this time, please. Sagittarius, please. Please show me to see for Sagittarius, highest good. All right. Ooh. Okay. First thing first is the Emperor. Interesting. I felt like this was a family thing and not a relationship. It could be a relationship, but it just, when I see kinky and kooky, I see family. Dysfunctional family energy. That's what I see here. But, let's see. Okay, yeah, King of Pentacles. Hold on. King of Pentacles. Chakra. Anxieties. Anxieties. Even down to, because it felt like, for some with this Belle Beauty Beast, that felt like somebody felt responsible of helping somebody mood stay cool. And that's just like, that's not on you. Or them, whoever this is for. The anxiety of how somebody move when they feeling angry. Yeah. Somebody felt like they had to lie to appease somebody. And they felt like, they losing sleep over the fact that they gave them, it felt like they gave them the, what's the word? When somebody gave them the ammunition to use against them. And they was just really doing it out of love. Somebody was doing stuff more about what they thought people seen than over the intentions of, somebody was caring how they look, more or less to what they real intentions of doing things. Yeah, toxicity. Somebody's not sure about even resolving this because there's so many toxic people and players involved. Because when they go to a family dynamic, people start choosing sides and stuff, and it gets more, that part. Okay, but what I see from this connection and this Emperor energy is showing that somebody's adamant on standing in a position. Adamant. It's like they feel like if something is done this way, then this is supposed to be done, and as a result of this. It's very... I'm just going to say this. From the fact that things wasn't moving that way, when they felt like they was giving, like with Sagittarius, it looked like what you felt that you was giving this energy and accommodating somebody, and they was acting half a, when it come your way, or stuck in their ways, or very much controlling, it more or less felt that you felt this need to defend yourself against that energy. Like you felt defensive over that somebody feeling obligated, like what you did in the past, or like from when you was a kid, or the dynamics of from when you was young has changed. You are not in that same place. You're grown, so that's where you're moving like somebody got it misconstrued. Okay, so where it's looking like if they did before, they like, okay, my bad, because I kid you not, I seen the Seven of Swords in reverse, where they want to restart, redo, reclaim, because they seeing more of this Empress energy of it being where things work together better with y'all two. Things was easier, not just for them, but they felt it was for you as well. I feel like it was y'all both was benefiting from it, like it was the best thing to do to come together. But what it's showing too, that now they like, I'm going to not just do things on the strength of me loving somebody. Even when I love them, I got to do it right. Not that just appease anything. Because it's the fool is when you take the leap with your heart, right? But when it's in reverse, you're taking a leap with your mind. Like you're thinking before you're strategic and not just jumping off the cliff and not paying attention to things. Is more or less with the chakra heart, you know good and well how you feel, but you know your love is truly genuine for them. When I'm reading from the other side, this person, the disappointment here is showing they are truly hurt that this is not coming together. Whether or not they what they did to make it this way, I'm not saying they didn't do anything wrong. I'm telling you because the Seven of Swords is here upright. They was being deceptive. Kid you not. hmm And with the devil in reverse at the bottom of the deck, it was toxic. So I'm not denying either claim of what you feel because even they're seeing it and they saying that even with them loving you, but you more or less are seeing how they're going to move going forward. Because for some of you, it looks like you're in your position to where like you feel like they need to apologize to you. I think that's what I see here. And they looking as if, they're not, not that they're not going to apologize to you, it's just that they feel like they don't want to feed into that energy no more. Like, oh, it's not about who's wrong or right. It's about getting back on the back of line. And I know for some it's like, oh, you have to address what the problem was. But it seems in this instance that it doesn't seem like y'all ready yet. Because this person's expecting for you to make it difficult. And you're expecting, it looks like, for when they do come to you that you will work with them, but you have stipulations, a bunch of them, and I think they know that. Okay, let's get some more here before we go to mutual energy for Sagittarius, please. Let's see for Sagittarius and love on their mind and heart at this time. For Sagittarius, please. Show me to see for Sagittarius. Kind of tilty. See Leo energy, Scorpio energy. Yeah, at the bottom of this deck is not y'all not working together right now. It don't even seem like there is communication at this time. Yes, and even I could tell you're not ready either, Sagittarius. And this is just from my observation because there's a lot of anxiety here with you. And this is for the message collective. You can put it with, if it ain't for you, then it's not you. But what I'm saying for who this message is for, it's anxiety. It's expecting the worst, trying not to deal with it, but it's feeling like it's gonna happen, and already it's some resistance, major resistance. So what I see, okay, all right. So with this reconciliation, that somebody is really controlling, and it feels as if it's gonna taking you a while. And I'm glad for some of you, you taking the time, even with this hangman position, to pause and get your thoughts in order. Because even if you're telling yourself, well, I ain't gonna talk to them unless they do this, you're not even making a move until that calms down. Because it's still fresh. Because even right now, where you're saying, look, I'm not making a move because you feel like they have to work with you or they have to see if they come to you. Because you more or less in this flow of trying to get in this good space again, tending to you instead of always trying to work with somebody or tied to something or obligated. It's like, no, you're just trying to be in this good place and you don't want nobody disturbing your peace. Because currently, you're not in your happy place, meaning down to the sun is not upright. It's in reverse to the point where some of you are not even getting to enjoy some intimacy, maybe because this is affecting that part to where you can't even have, like connections. Like, you more or less focus on probably trying to get you some. Like, you deal with these that can, like, if it's some family thing, you be like, look, that's for another time. I'm trying to just feel good, look good, and be in a good place currently. Like, if I got that's what it looks like to me. But with the person here, they want to come clean. Well, they not wanting to lie about anything anymore because they want to restart, redo because of the fact that they feel this direction they want to take. They literally feel kind of forced where they had. It's not forced like they. Yeah, it's forced because where I see this two of wands, it's like the wands is against that back to push them in that this direction. And I think from this person being stuck in their ways because that empress becomes from this place from a lot of pain which she's growing, which she's focused on, and it's like a lot on this person because I could tell from this King of Pentacles energy that they're really trying to focus on bigger things and the fact of probably not, and it doesn't make them right, but I don't think they put it in the equation of how they was communicating with you. And so I think that with that death card there, they realized that was a part of the reason that things came to an end and even want to restart is to a new phase because they learned something, I believe, from this connection. Then they had a lot thinking about what part they played when it came down to certain things they wish they didn't do. They looking at a lot of things. And I know it might sound like I'm advocating for this person, but honestly, I'm just reading out as any story would go. And I would sit there and see if somebody really want to make an attempt. Because sometimes you look at sometimes when people do certain things, and I'm not going to a place of physical pain. I'm talking about the fact, and I just want to say, it's not about going back to somebody who physically hurt you or even I'm not downplaying any type of abuse. What I'm saying is this right here looks as if this was something that it wasn't a conscious decision. It's like somebody been used to doing things a certain way and they wind up losing you in the process. Yeah, but what I see too is like the fact that you're not trying to pour into that right now. Yeah, that's not what you're focused on. You're not even in a good place at where you're in a your jolly manifestation mood where you feeling like everything is going in this as it should. You're more or less really just not really trying to focus on that right now. And it seems like somebody who's so controlling is not even letting it be known either. Oh, okay, Sagittarius, don't be mad at me, but I'm gonna tell you what I see. It looks to me, even with you being upset, and you're like, look, if they don't speak to me, I'm not speaking to them. But it looks to me that you really want to speak to them. Like, you really want things to be better. You don't want it to be the way it was the way before, but you do miss this person and love them, and they love you too. Oh, it's just it's an injustice, but it is a return. Still some defensive energy though, to where people looking like they don't want to juggle. All I'm saying is with this Wheel of Fortune, it's showing that it's very important to come to collaborate or talk again at the right time. Like, it shows like, yeah, some divine timing that comes into play where you're going to be feeling up to talking, and so will they, and listening. Yeah. Yep. Oh, and accountability. Sagittarius, Taurus energy. Look at them butterfly wings here. I don't care how my nail look. Look at this here. Beautiful. It's going to get better. I kid you not. I was just being nosy to be, yeah. It's not working right now, but eventually, when the time is right, it will. Let's get the mutual energy here, just so I can see mutually. Sagittarius and the person on their mind and heart, please. The mutual energy, please. Mutual energy. Sagittarius, please. Sagittarius, please. Sagittarius, please. Yeah, y'all both feel like there's too much arc, too much tension. Five of Wands. Too much resistance, competition, too much. Yeah, Six of Swords, and with both of y'all one of a time. That's beautiful. Let me see. What's this? Eight of Wands in reverse. Y'all not talking. Nope, y'all not talking just yet. Who is this? Let me see who this is right here. What's this? Is that the Fool? Is that? Hold on. See, this is the Magician. Okay. So what I see here, which came out several times, was the Magician, but it was in this one is in reverse. So it's like, yeah, there is an intent. You passionately still care for each other and want to use tact and diplomacy, but it definitely shows like you're currently not in this place to do so. And the last one, yeah, look at Temperance right here, Sagittarius energy. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a minute because nobody intends to go forward or try to come together if they know it's gonna be a problem. Like just like you're not gonna talk to them unless they come correct. They're not gonna even try to attempt until they're in a better space, until they get out their head as well, because they already know they already came to the understanding of what they did and what's been, and they feel the pain of not having this connection. Alrighties, let's get the advice and outcome. Let's see, advice and outcome, please. And when I seen, everybody's here. Everybody's here, but the major arcana is the ones, whether it came out an extra message, everybody was here. Okay? Advice and outcome for Sagittarius and the love on their mind and heart at this time. Yeah, it does look like if both, y'all feel like if you make an attempt to resolve at this time, whether or not you're capable of feeling this, even if it's like, even if you attempt to make amends, you just feel like it's going to be a burden. Whether that's you or them, it just feels like that. Advice and outcome, please. For Sagittarius, please. Okay. Page of Wands came out several times. Here this goes with the Hangman again. Pisces energy. Okay. Oh, King of Pentacles in reverse. What about this person? Okay, see the Empress with the Knight of Swords. Okay, so there is a possibility that there will be some communication, but it comes from a place of healing from a lot of pain. Whoever makes that move, look at this. Look at this here. It's going to get back in line. It's supposed to. It does take time because it looks as both in its energy of very adamant about how they want to do, how they see their future. It looks as like for one of you, and I'm thinking that I see you here and I see air. So this could be an air sign that y'all both are very much dominant. Like y'all feel y'all way is the way to get to y'all 10 of Pentacles. Y'all just really feel like it should be your way. That's the one that way works for you. But what I do see was the beautiful thing is no more feeling as if you could pour into this energy of healing from the heartbreak, because the untold story is certain things y'all choose not to do going forward anymore. It definitely is like going forward to this decision to end things and let go in order to heal. Is accepting things and working on making sure that either one of y'all don't feel that y'all ever in this position of feeling like, yeah, that things is dependent on the other person working with you. Y'all just making it adamant that y'all going to do things your way to ensure your happiness. You wish each other the best, but it's no longer feeling like it could really do this. And shockingly, you will feel the peace of that. You will feel the peace. It's like a shock, like boom, oh shoot, that's all I needed to do was get that out my kingdom. That's all I needed was to let go of giving people the power to think that they have a hold on me. And then you walking around like, never again, my friend. Never again. Okay. I see you taking a step with tact and diplomacy to just let things go. You know, you it's more or less you feeling like for some of you, it looks to me that there is some instability. Like it's still some things you need to that you're going to find out in this time that y'all are not speaking. Because even with this time where they feel like they need to walk away to ensure that they can stay calm enough to come together again one day. You know, it just looked like to me like it's trying to move away to clear out the place so cool heads could prevail so eventually y'all could collaborate again, you know, or work together again. Yeah. Advice and outcome. I need some clarification on advice and outcome, please. Clarification on this advice and outcome, please. Sagittarius. Clarification. Clarification. Ooh. Okay, who I see the evolution of this where this once this whole negativity come up, this weight come off your chest, or it's gonna be to a place of nothing but back on your manifestation, back on your good foot. Because right now you don't really feel too much as such. You feel kind of stuck. For some of you. Let's see. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay. Yeah, eventually I do want to work with each other again without it being so difficult. Yes. Ooh. At the bottom of the deck, the Queen of Wands is here. Is that not you, Sagittarius? In your power, cleaning things up with the strength on your side to be like, look, I make it happen. If you ain't on your good foot, don't come this way. And it looks like even with you moving through your way of doing things, you feeling inspired again. Because for some of you, you you do feel like eventually there'll be a return. You feel like it does feel like they will return because of the fact, mm, it just looked like, it looks like, and I'm sorry just to see what I've seen, it looks like for some, you waiting for them to need you again. Yeah, but what's happening, we I see that it comes from a place that it's kind of like contradictory because it's like still feeling like you might not even want to help them if they need you. It's like, what? Because even with them, they walking away because they look like they know they feel the resistance, the competition. They feel like it's going to be something else that's going to pop off. That's why they're trying to be cool, calm, and focused so they don't escalate. Like they don't want to always just be volatile around each other, and they just trying to get to a place where it's more or less stable and calm and nurturing, so it could avoid the toxicity. But somebody will look like the Sagittarius energy is standing very strong. Look at these lions. Look at all this strength. Look at all these lions. Look at this. Yeah, you're adamant that nobody gonna ever use you again in any way, shape, form, or nope. But it looked like even with the right type of energy of trying to make amends, you're holding on to the fact of what they did when it was like a reconciliation. And you more or less looking at the world you ready to take on, and this past give you a bitter taste in your mouth. Because it feel like when there's a need for you, that's when they come in flying. And then you're like, no, I'm over that. Mm-mm. You're working on your new day, your new way where you're not working hard, feeling like you looking like some clown when you could be a fool for you. You're like, no, I'm not gonna make a move with them because you more or less feeling like you're not gonna step up in no place where you feel like you expect something bad to happen. That's an injustice. You just rather heal, take the time you need to get your wish fulfillment into your good place again. And he's like, no, there's an end to that. And your new phase is better days. And even if you stood too long around feeling like a clown, you still feeling young enough to start to give up all this love and you still feel like even if you stayed somewhere where it wore you down, you still feel the light in your heart that you give and you have in you. It's like you still have so much love in you, but you feel as if they was playing with you. They was playing with you. I'm not saying they didn't love you. They just didn't. They was taking it to a place of you felt like it was taking you for granted. And kid you not, you love your family and everything, but it hurts you a lot. It hurts you a lot, and you can't invest in that no more. Oh. Oh, okay, that's what I see in this read. I don't know, Sagittarius, let me know how it go for you in the comments below if you choose to. Either way, I appreciate you trusting me with a message for you. Okay, till next time, love and light.